So how are your nerves after that? That was a fairly eventful first game.
It was an interesting start. It's great. It's great for us. That's what I'm back in the game for, and it's not going to happen every week. I'm fully aware of that, but those feelings are incredible. Make no mistake, we didn't deserve to win the game. We're all fully aware of that, and there are lots of big things for us to improve on, and that's normal. We're a side in a slight transition, young players, we're changing the team slightly, but let's not take away that feeling, because you could see from the celebrations at the end how much that means to us all.
Tricky start for you, wasn't it? Because they came at you in the first half. Did that surprise you?
No, well, I say, you don't know what to expect always, but I think they came at us in the terms that they were organised. They were very organised, and they didn't allow us to play our game. They caused us to be too slow on the ball, and then when we gave it away to them, they broke on us pretty quickly. And that was the story of the first half, and that's what we tried to say at half time. We needed to quicken up our game, show more urgency, mix up our game. And we did that. As I say, Reading didn't deserve to lose, but we did have a reaction, and we certainly had a reaction when they scored to get back into the game. So, character-wise, massive plus. Definitely work to do on top of that.
Frank, that was winning as a manager compared to winning as a player.
Well, it's hard to compare, but that's right up there with what I've done in my career. And in terms of the moment now, I don't want to get carried away, because I know it can't be like this every week. It certainly won't be like that every week, but in terms of that moment, it was fantastic, because you work hard, you feel a responsibility for the team you put out, and on your first game, I feel fortunate that went in our favour. So yeah, it was great.
Frank, you just mentioned there about character from the young players as well. Mason now pops up. If you don't shoot, you don't score.
Yeah.
As you know, and then Mason Bennett comes on. Fabulous cross, and Tom Lawrence header. So the youngsters stepped up.
Yeah, they did. And two Masons. Mason Mount, yes, he's got great quality, he's got great energy, he's going to get better and better. But yeah, a young midfield player wants to shift the ball and take shots. And you get maybe a slice of luck. It's not it didn't fly into the top corner, and the goalkeeper can probably do better. But great, that gets us back in the game. And then Mason Bennett, to give him what he did for us in that game, he came on and he tested them behind the line, and the run, the cross, and obviously Tom's header was perfection, but Mason Bennett is the one that needs massive praise, because he's shown that from the first day of pre-season. I've been really impressed with him, and I'm delighted for him.
And as you say, it's important for subs when they come on. I think Paul Clement just said he thought your substitution had more of an impact than maybe theirs did, and that's vital.
Yeah, you rely on them, and that's when you pick an 11, it's difficult, but you say to the ones you don't pick, I'm going to need you. We'll need people to change games, win us a game. Mason Bennett did it, and I think, Bradley Johnson even comes in and gives us a stability in midfield when he comes on, and it's absolutely crucial that people come on with a positive attitude, and as I say, Mason was testing them, wasn't getting lots of joy, but if you keep trying, you can get in, and the cross was out of nowhere, so brilliant.
What did you tell us at half time, Frank? Because he wasn't looking good at half time.
Yeah, no, I said we need more urgency, and I go, listen, it's not the end of the world, this is the first game of the season, and they're difficult games, but if we're going to play slow, if we're going to play into their trap of moving the ball too slow across our back line, it's not enjoyable to watch. We're waiting to lose the ball and them to counter-attack us, so we needed urgency. So I said that, and I said we need to mix our game up. We can't just keep playing. We make it very easy for them, mix the game up, test their back line more, which we did, and that in turn got us more space in midfield.
Do you feel that the squad of players that you've got are capable of implementing the ideas that you're putting over to them?
Yeah, I do, because we've got good players and we've got intelligent players, and it won't happen in a day. It won't happen on the first game of the season. We have to strive for it every day, and we'll work towards that. But yeah, I've got no doubt that we've got intelligent players, players with a real desire to improve. I've got a desire to improve, and we go forward as a group doing that.
Like you said the other night, that you weren't sure you'd sleep on Thursday night. I don't know whether you did or not. Will you sleep tonight?
Well, I'll have to in the end. I'm sure there's a come down coming somewhere, because of the last hour, half an hour, whatever it is, has been incredible. Yeah, listen, I will do, and we have to stay level, and it's not easy in this moment. But I'm very level about it deep inside. Of course, I'm happy with the last second winner, but we have to stay very level-headed. And when the dust does settle, there's lots for us to do. Yeah, I will sleep well, but my mind will go straight to Leeds.
And just a word on the fans.
Well, amazing. I'm delighted we could give them what we gave them at the end, because the first half wasn't pretty, and they want to see us. If we're going to move the ball, we need to move it a lot sharper. But what a great turnout of fans. They travel. I mean, from the day I've come to the club, I've realised how much this club means to the fans, the passion they have for it. So they deserve that moment in the end. I was delighted for the players and all staff to be over there and celebrate with them.
Just one more. First of all, Tom Huddleston, was he not fit?
No, Tom. So he's got a small groin problem. I said to you the other day, and it will take him a few days. He's trying to get fit, but we've got to be a bit careful. He's fine. It's a small problem. He'll be training next week.
Jack Marriott wasn't in the 18. He did say that him and George
listen.
time to integrate into the squad.
Yeah, Jack's move was, lasted over a week. It's difficult for him. He wasn't training at the level. We're getting him fit, and when he's ready, which won't be a long way, but we want to make sure he's ready.
Right, do you feel like all the hype on you because of who you are and the job you've got, now that you've got the first game out of the way, you can operate slightly differently, just like another championship manager? Do you feel like?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't see it as that. I understand the pressure that comes with it. I'm not silly. It's my first job. It's a big job as a first job. But yeah, I'll put it this way. Yeah, I'm pleased to get the first game out of the way. And the reality is, for all the hype, I'll get judged just as everyone gets judged once the dust settles, and I'll get judged on results. I'll get judged on performance. So I've got no illusions to that. I'm pleased the first one's done. I'll just get back to work.
How did it feel during the game? Watching the players, were you getting frustrated?
No, yeah, only normal. You live it, you're in it as a manager. You kick every ball. You see things from the sidelines that you want to affect, and you can't always affect them. But yeah, no, I felt good. Listen, I knew this wasn't going to be easy and plain sailing. People were going, yeah, Derby are strong favourites this year, and we're expecting a fantastic performance on day one. It doesn't work that way. When you come away to Reading on day one. So I was aware of that, and at the end, obviously, I enjoyed it because of the win at the end. But I saw it as a process. It's my first game. I did enjoy it at the end, and that's what it is. This is my new job. I know that 90 minutes is what you work all week for.
Obviously, apart from the end, he seemed relatively calm on the touchline. Is that you making a kind of conscious effort to that?
No, it's just me. I think I was like that as a player. I can't say that I won't lose that calmness at certain times. I'm competitive at the same time, but I'm not a jump up and down person necessarily, other than when we get last second winning goals. Simple as that.
Hey guys.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.